Hey YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be going over how to set up the Power Apps developer plan. Basically, this is going to give you a free environment to build and test Power Apps and Power Automate flows. It's going to give you access to all the premium connectors, and all you're going to need is an email address and about 5 to 10 minutes of time. So without further ado, let's hop into the video. Alright, so what we're going to do first is navigate to the Power Apps developer plan website. To do that, you're going to follow the link in the description, or if we just type in Power Apps Developer Plan on Google, should be the first or second link. So if we click that, and if we scroll down on this web page, we can again see what's all included. We get a free developer environment, we get Power Apps, Power Automate, the Dataverse instance, as well as support for premium and custom connectors, which is pretty cool. And again, all of this for free. So if we go to get started free, it'll take us to the sign up page. And at this point, if you have a work or school email address that you kind of want to tie your free development environment to, you can certainly go ahead and do that. But if this is something you want to tie to a personal email address, what we're going to show you is how to set up the Microsoft 365 developer program. And basically what that is it's a free Azure AD tenant, and it has everything included that you're going to need for Microsoft Power Apps development, all for free, which is pretty cool. And if you screw anything up, it doesn't matter because it's kind of just a sandbox tenant anyway. So that's what we're going to set up next. And again, if you do want to use a work or school, you can skip ahead to, I'm sure I'll have it marked somewhere in the video. All right, so to sign up for the Microsoft 365 developer program, we're going to need an email address beforehand. This can be any email address. I just made a test Gmail account for this video. So to set this up, we're going to want to open a new tab and go to Microsoft 365 developer program, this website up here. And again, we can see kind of what we get. We get access to Teams, free developer instance sandbox, all this stuff here. I'll make a separate video about this at some point, but right now I just want to keep it simple and short on how to get set up with Power Apps. So if we go to join now, it is going to ask us for a Microsoft account. If you don't have one, we're going to click use another account and then create one. So at this point, I'm going to copy and paste the email that I made for this video called test for video. Click next, a password. We'll just test. Let me save that so I don't forget. That would be awful. All right, so just go through the basic kind of account setup. And then it's going to want us to verify a code. So if we come to our Gmail and we'll refresh Microsoft account, verify, enter code. Oh, they've seen this password too many times. We'll try that one. All right. Now we got a robot puzzle. Pick the rabbit. That looks like a rabbit to me. And all right, so now we have all of our information up here. I'm not sure what this is. I'm assuming this is some basic first name, last name that they give you for the account. So we'll click our country or region and find United States. And there we go. Company, we'll just say Power Apps University for the sake of this. Accept terms. We'll click next. All right, so you can just kind of cruise through these questions. So at this point, we can either choose an instant sandbox or a configurable sandbox. This one can take up to 2 days to provision, and you must manually add sample data. So this one's probably a little less configurable. For the sake of the video, we're going to go into the instant sandbox so we can get access right now. And this part's important, so make sure that you have a notepad up or pen and paper at your desk while you sign up for this. So admin username, we're just going to say something like test admin name, admin password. All right. Fictitious password. All right, and make sure that you save that. I'm going to save this in a separate notepad over here. All right, so click continue, add phone number for security. I'll add my phone number, and it's going to ask you to send a code. Another robot checker, crosswalks, motorcycles. I gotta get my phone, check the code quick. All right, 22924. Fantastic. Oh, set up. All right, so now the subscription is starting. I don't want to save this. All right, so what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to come here and save that administrator username and probably just bookmark this, bookmark the dashboard. So at this point, everything's set up, and we're going to want to come over here and copy this administrator name. We do have our own Azure AD tenant with SharePoint, Teams, a bunch of different Microsoft 365 stuff. And I'll make a separate video on some of this, but this will be great to have for the future, again, for following along videos like I'm going to make and what other creators make. This is a really cool program that they offer. So again, take that name, your administrator name, and now we can go back to the developer plan and punch that in. And now we click next, and we'll have to sign in. So just enter the password you just made. Help us protect your account. We're going to skip for now. All right, so again, another phone number verification, and we're going to say get started. Got to get my phone out. Oh, didn't need to. All right, so user ID, test admin name. So now when we click get started, we should be in, and perfect. So we are in, and it is wanting some contact information, which we're not going to give it. Skip through that, and we have our own default environment here, and then we have the one from the 365 developer program. So now we're in, and we can bookmark Power Apps in the toolbar, and that is pretty much it for this video. Just wanted a quick intro video on how to get started setting up with Power Apps. Again, if you have any questions about the developer program or anything in the video, please feel free to comment below. And that should be it for this one, and we'll catch you next time. Have a good one.